In this video, we will discuss about open book examination system. Meaning, a written examination during an examinee is permitted to consult reference to answer question, calling for organization, analysis or judgment rather than memorization. Open book examination are similar to traditional examination. The major difference is that in open book examination, students are allowed to bring their textbooks, note, or other reference material into the examination situation. Teacher may also assign a standard set of teaching material or a standard set of examination question to their student before the examination so that the student can prepare in advance with the assigned resources. Types of open book examination. First, restricted type. Restricted exam material is limited to specific document such as a single set of notes, a single textbook. Second, unrestricted type. There is no limit on what we can be bought into the exam room or take home test. Make sure you know if your exam is restricted or unrestricted before taking the test. Next, we come to the step to design a good open book examination. First, set questions that require students to do things with the information available to them rather than to merely locate the correct information and then summarize or rewrite it. Second, make the actual question straightforward and clear to understand. Students usually read the question quickly because they often want to save their time searching answer from textbook and notes. Next, arrange a bigger venue to hold the examination because students may need larger desks for examinations. Make sure there is enough time for student taking the examination. The length of open book examination is usually longer than the traditional examination because students need extra time for searching information and data from their notes and textbooks. Last, set up the appropriate marking criteria for open book examination as the aspect to be assessed in open book examination may be different from those in traditional examination. For example, the assessment criteria may have to weight more on the application of knowledge, comprehension skills, and critical thinking skills rather than recalling knowledge from textbook and notes. Now we come to the compulsory instructions or components of open book examination system. First, planning and preparation for the exam. A. Understanding the rationale behind an open book exam. Open book exam do not rely on learn and regulate learning. Instead, you will have the information in front of you, but what you will be asked is typically quite involved. Open exam are meant to teach students how to take information and apply it in a thoughtful, deep manner. Open book exam focus is not on memorizing information but applying that information. This means for you is that you will not simply be summarizing material from a textbook, you will be interpreting in the context of specific question and scenario. Next, locate and mark key information beforehand. If your exam permit you to take your book and organize your textbook beforehand to help you locate key information quickly and easily. If permitted, highlighters can be great tool. Mark key term, historical dates, equations and other difficult to remember material that you might need to draw from the questions. You can top through your book and easily spot the highlighted section during the exam. Mark pages. Many people dog ear important pages, but simple folding can easy to miss. Try investing in multicolored sticky notes specifically designed for marking pages, which you can buy at most bookstores and department stores. You can even color coordinate any passage you are marking using different colors to indicate different area of focus. C. Strive to understand the material. Studying for an open book exam can be tricky as the skill required are not an easy to test as simple memorization. There are tricky tricks you can use to make sure you are prepared for an open book exam. Write your own commentary on information. As you will be tested primarily on interpretation, write down your own commentary and insight in your notes. Challenge yours to explain what you think about the material and why. This helps your critical thinking skill, which will need it for your open book exam. Team up with other students. While study group are great for any type of exam, they can be especially helpful class. This help you learn how to apply the information you learn. Second, developing note taking skills. First, attend all lecture and class period. This should be obvious, but the best way to ensure your notes are reflected of the testing material is to attend all lecture and class period regularly. Remember, an open book exam is not just memorizing material, it is striving to genuinely understand it. Each professor and teacher has a unique area of focus when it comes to covering reading materials. You can't replicate your instructor preferences by studying the reading material alone. You need to attend class. If you do not understand something, note this. Many people will make a notation such as a big question mark to indicate an area which you do not understand. Leave a section in your notes to be filled in later. Ask other classmates or email your professor if you are struggling to understand this concept. B. Organize your notes. You don't want to walk into your exam with a stack of paper covered in random facts and figures. Organize your notes during lecture and then again while preparing for the exam. Use a system of enumerating and indenting your notes. Many people use Roman numericals using capital letters for heading and lowercase for subheadings. Keep your class notes separate. Use a 3-ring folder or notebook to separate one class note from another, or use a different notebook for each class. If you know your handwriting is sloppy, see if you can bring a laptop to class and type notes. Be careful. Many instructors ban laptops as they assume students are using them to dissing with class. C. Focus on the important things. We are something tempted to transcribe more or less entire book or entire lectures. Even prepping for open book exam, this method is not only incredibly time consuming, it is ineffective. You will end up scrambling through pages and pages of notebook and run down the clock during exam time. Pay attention to where the most focus is placed during the lecture. If something is written on the board, repeated or discussed for an extended period, it will probably show up on the exam. Include those subjects in your exam notes. Listen at the end of the lecture. Oftentimes, your instructor will provide a brief closing statement that summarizes the most important takeaway from that day class. Compare note with classmates. If certain subjects overlap, These are probably important areas to focus your notes for the exam. You can also see what the issue you might have missed. Now we come to the third component. Beware during the examination hours. First, stay calm. Exam anxiety can affect performance, so make sure you know good strategy to keep your nerves in check in the exam room. Stop studying an hour before the exam and use this time to take care of yourself. Take a walk or eat something light. If you are pouring your material right before an exam begins, you will likely psycho yourself out. Get a good night's sleep before the exam. Anything that affects you physically can affect you mentally. So make sure you are rested and refreshed before entering the exam room. If you start to feel nervous during the exam, take a moment to stop while time in an issue. Flowing through an exam despite feeling of anxiety will lead to a poor overall performance. Do not hesitate to stop, close your eyes, and take several deep breaths to calm yourself before continuing. Next, use test taking strategies during the exam. There are a variety of strategies you can take to make the most of your time during the exam period and improve your chances of getting a great grade. Your open book exam will probably be timed. Be aware of how much time you have and take a quick moment to calculate roughly how long you should spend on each question. Answer any question you can without note first. This will save you time by allowing you to get through certain questions without fumbling with your notes. This also gives you more time with the question where you might have difficult and need to consult your notes. If you are really struggling with a no question, treat it like you would on any other exam. Simply leave it and come back at the fine of the test when you are had time to calm down and gather your thoughts. Last, review your answer if there time. If you have time left at the end of the exam, go through the question one more time using your notes to your advantage. Go back through your exam and check areas that include information that easily mixed up like dates, name, vocabulary and equations. Find any question that you feel your answer were weak on and try to improve them in the remaining time. So these are the components of open book examination. Advantages of open book examination. Less demanding on memory because it is no longer necessary for student to cram a lot of facts, figure and number for open book examination. Next, provide a chance for student to acquire the knowledge during the preparation process of gathering suitable learning material rather than simply recalling or rewriting it. Enhances information retrieval skill of student through finding the efficient way to get the necessary information in data from books and various resources. Enhance the comprehension and synthesizing skills of students because they need to reduce the content of book and other study material into simple and handy notes examination. Now see the disadvantages of open book examination. Difficult to ensure that all students are equally equipped regarding the books they bring into the exam with them because the stock of library book may be limited and also some books may be expensive to students. Next, more desk space is needed for student during the examination because students often need lot of desk space for their textbook, notes and other reference material. A lot of students are unfamiliar with open book examination, they must be provided with clear procedure and rules. Sometimes student may spend too much time on finding out which part of the book to look for answer instead of applying the knowledge, practical skills and reasoning skills. Now come to see the misconception about open book exams. First, open book exam are a breeze. Open book exam are not an easy option. Answering the question will requires more than just copying information straight from text. For example, having access to a textbook can stop you from giving you a wrong answer. If you can't remember a fact or formula, but just getting that fact correct won't get you good marks. In open book exam, it's how you locate, apply and use the information that is important. Second, you don't know have to study. Probably the biggest misconception about open book exam is that there is no need to study anything. You should study just as you would for any other exam. Having books and notes to refer to might mean you don't have to memorize as much as information, but you still need to be able to apply it effectively. This means you must fully understand and be familiar with the content and material of your course so you can find and use appropriate information. Open book exam, you need to quickly find the relevant information in the resource you have. If you won't study, you won't know where it is. Third, you cannot just copy straight from the book. You can't copy chunks of textbook or notes. This is plagiarism. In open book exam, the resource material are made available to know, so you are expected to do more than just reproduce them. You must be able to find, interpret and apply the information in your source to the exam question. You usually need to reference as well just as you would for any other assignments. Last, the more material, the better. Don't get carried away the overload with material and resources in the exam. Only take what you need. Stack of book won't necessarily granted your performance and you won't have time for extensive reading. Too many material can end up distracting you and crowding up your workspace. Carefully select your material and organize them for quick reference. So this will be the online book open book examination system. Thank you.